Welcome to SPFL Extra. In this week's show we will take a look back at some of the belters and beauties that the month of March has had to offer. But in order to do that, we need your help. That means commenting below and telling us what you think the best goal has been from the month of March. In the second half of the show, we'll take a run through your best comments posted below last week's episode, when we asked you who's going to be joining Hearts in the Premiership. You can check out that video by clicking here. It simply wouldn't be an episode of Extra if I didn't get a Saint shout in, so here's my opinion on Goal of the Month. Danny Swanson's goal against Celtic, which led us to a frankly comfortable 1-0 win at Celtic Park, is, let's be honest, I have to be impartial here, working for the SPFL, but it's the best goal of all time. Danny has absolutely smacked it, and there's no follow through, he's just glanced it beautifully into the top corner. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your goal of the month. This is perfection. Mackay-Steven has got his hoops career off to a flyer. He's got 3 goals in his first 5 games. That's something a few of you guys even predicted. I'm thinking of you, Cal Quincy. But how about this absolute raker against Aberdeen? Could this be your goal of the month? Some of the best goals in Scottish football actually come from the lower leagues. How about this effort from Stranraer's Willie Gibson against Ayrgionians? Cuts in from the left, beats the fullback, beats a midfielder, and has a perfectly placed shot right in the top corner. Lionel Messi was pretty good in the El Clasico last weekend, but nowhere near as good as Lionel Ainsworth was in the Lancashire derby last Friday. The boy bagged 2. The first one was an absolute monster. Lasley catches the Aki's defence off guard, rolls a quick free kick out to Ainsworth, and he batters it home from like 25 yards. Amazing. Finally, how about this? Celtic super Swede John Guidetti plays a quick 1-2 with Mackay-Steven and then batters it right into the top left corner against United. Is this your goal of the month? Now it's time to cast an eye over your best chat featured in last week's show and our playoff predictor. In last week's show I asked you how you would stop Hearts winning the championship. They've gone and done it now, but that didn't stop Sergeant Brew getting involved. As he said, "I'll send the boys off to break the legs, mate," which Luke McGregor helpfully translated into, "I'll send my friends over to break their legs, pal." Just kidding. Thank you very much, Luke. Where would I be without you? SPS Gaming 187 says Hibs will definitely win the playoffs. Rangers, you've got to be kidding. Just a quick question, SPS, was this before or after Rangers went to Easter Road and won 2-0? I'm just saying. Coincidentally, Hearts fans' opinions is a Hearts fan with an opinion. He says that it does not matter who they pick to replace Brad Mackay at centre-back, there will never be anyone good enough to replace that beard. St Johnstone have got themselves a belter of a player who wears his heart on his sleeve. I for one cannot wait for the brilliant Brad Mackay to get his feet on McDermott Park turf. Freaking freestylers must be out of his mind, because he says the only way Rangers, his team, are going to win the playoffs is if they sign Messi and Ronaldo. In fact, he definitely is out of his mind, because he then immediately came back and commented and said he's also a Staggies fan. That's not how it works, pal. You pick your allegiance and you stick with it. Who's it going to be? Ross County or Rangers? Come on. Sadly folks, for this week that's all we have time for. Keep your comments coming in regarding your favourite goals from March, and to ensure you don't miss any kick of the ball in Scottish football, it's imperative that you subscribe to the SPFL YouTube channel by clicking here. See you next week.